AJ right there. Yeah.
Okay, if you go through like 10 days and you start asking for
Hi, I'm Kelly. I'm the Teen Services Librarian here at ImaginOn, and we're in Studio I, which is our multimedia space for teens and families. And what people can do here is create videos and music. It's free to use. It's usually mostly drop-in. They can use it for school, for field trips. We've got all kinds of different uses. The first station I'm closest to here is mostly used for creating stop-motion movies. And we use a program called Stop Motion Pro. And how that works is we have a down shooting station set up here, and it's showing down on the whiteboard. And the whiteboard is where they can draw to animate their movie, or they can use objects. So we have dominoes laid out as an example. And what they do is just make small movements with their objects, and then they move over to the computer here. And we have rolly chairs because the moving back and forth really helps assist in that, having the chair that moves easily. So they'll go back to the computer, they'll hit the camera button and take a photo, go back here to the down shooting station, move the objects again very slightly, and take a photo again. And then they can play back what they just created to see a short movie. You can see the results are pretty instantaneous. They can work in groups together as well, and that's pretty much what this station is used for. So right now I'm standing in front of our blue screen, and the blue screen allows us to change out the background after we film something. And down at my feet, the floor is also blue. We have flooring that can be part of the background as well. We also have a black curtain that goes around the room, and the black really allows for better filming because if we have really bright colors, it wouldn't take as well. We're able to move the curtain, we can close it in front of the blue screens. If we wanted a black background, we could film against that as well. So I'm standing in front of the station here. This is in the center of our room, and it's mostly used to shoot against the blue screen and to use with a program called Pinnacle. And the way Pinnacle works is first they capture the content onto the computer, and then they're able to edit it, and when they edit it, they can add their background. We have a lot of default backgrounds, and if they had a background that they grabbed from a photo, something on the internet, they're able to put that on there as well. And then they make their movie, which means they can create a file that they put on a flash drive, or they can burn it onto a disk as well. And they can also add music, which they can create at a separate station in the room here, or if they bring their own music file, we can add that to it as well. We also have a monitor that we brought, I think we brought it from home, but the purpose that it serves is to show the kids when they're on camera of what they look like when they're being filmed, because there's no other way that they can see themselves unless you're the person behind the camera and filming it. So I would recommend some kind of large screen because, you know, everyone generally likes to see themselves on camera while they're being filmed, and this helps us do that. So creating music is one of the most popular things that the studio is used for. And we use a program called GarageBand. It's free, it comes with Macs. And one of the uses of it is you can bring your own instruments, whether it's a guitar or keyboard, which is really great for band teachers. If they want their students to create music in a different way, they can just hook it up and do so. We've also got a foam-walled sound booth that keeps the sound in, so if we have teens creating videos in another part of the studio, they're able to be isolated and not heard over the other noise if they're using the sound booth. We have an intern that records the person in the booth, and They can filter the music, they can listen to the lyrics because we do have rules of what they can and can't sing. And then they're able to produce a CD if they want, or just practice writing lyrics and recording themselves. They also use it to record poetry or read from books, and it's not just used for music, so it can be used for several different things. But it is our most popular use of the studios, the music creation and editing. Our last station here has a software on it called Final Cut, which is a higher-end video editing program, and it's usually used by teens that have skills of video editing. They might have used this particular program before, but it gives them a chance to do something a little higher level than they would be able to on Pinnacle or some of the other video editing programs that we have. So this is a sneak peek inside our foam walled sound booth. You can see behind me we have a USB condenser microphone, which means that it can plug directly into the computer, and it also allows for higher sound quality. We have a window on the sound booth that allows the person inside the booth to see the person who is running the session. And we also have a single chair in here that someone can sit down if they prefer, and it's just a really simple setup inside. It was purchased from a company called Vocal Booth, which is at vocalbooth.com.